The woman speaks her dream for the first time in front of everyone.
Ik wil dirigent worden.
What did she say?
She wants to be a conductor.
But she was met with ridicule from those around her, because in that era, there had never been a female conductor.
Have you ever met one?
I must admit, to the best of my knowledge, there aren't any.
But women can be just as good as men.
Perhaps she's right.
She couldn't understand why the world always had prejudice against women, as if excellence was only a privilege for men. Despite the ridicule from everyone, Willie still decided to pursue her dream. When she returned home, her mother was already waiting for her in the living room. On the table was a letter from the music academy, and the tuition fees she had saved up with hard work. That was her only chance to become a conductor. When Willie saw her belongings, she realized her room had been rummaged through by her mother. She felt angry, but at that moment, her mother was also furious.
Zonder ons had jij geen leven. Ik heb alle jaren eens even bij elkaar opgeteld. Wat je eet, wat je drinkt, wat je draagt. Elke pianoles. Hier. Dit is wat ik aan jou heb uitgegeven. En wat krijg ik ervoor terug? Leugens, niets dan leugens. En daarom hou ik dit geld. Als vergoeding voor wat jij ons gekost hebt. En dat conservatorium, dat kan je vergeten. Mam, welke moeder? Noem mij geen mam! Ik ben je moeder niet!
Willie stood still, listening to her mother's words, until her father came home in the evening and gave her a report. It mentioned the request for young mothers to give up their infant daughters and a Dutch birth certificate. At that time, Willie was only 2 years old. Her birth certificate only had her name and her mother's signature. There was no other information. After her father left, she cleared the items on the piano. Then, she let her emotions out through music. Even though her mother told her to stop, she continued using music to express her sadness. At that moment, her father glanced at her, but didn't stop her. To become a conductor, Willie even applied for a job in the orchestra. She hoped to listen to the orchestra's performance secretly in the bathroom while they played, and mimic the conducting movements with a pair of chopsticks, as if she were standing in the center of the stage conducting the whole performance. But her actions were accidentally noticed by a man.
This is the men's room.
Checking things.
What are you checking?
The hygiene. The men's rooms get dirty faster. That's why we have to do an extra check.
And are you done with that?
Everything's clean, sir.